Taraji P. Henson. You may have known her for different movies. She's been successful. A lot of people like Taraji. A lot of people like Taraji. They say she's had a lot of great roles, including Color Purple. She's gotten praise from that. Baby Boy, Empire. She's done a lot of great acting roles. And she says, well, even though I've done a lot of roles and you liked me on those roles, I have not been paid a lot.
Game over.
Very sad. Pretty soon, different actors and actresses that you may support may no longer do anything for you to support, because not only are they not getting paid a lot by Hollywood, but we're not really going out in droves to watch them on the small screen or the big screen. If she does quit acting, which that's the rumor of the rumor mill, if she quits acting, we're going to be losing someone that's really, really great. A lot of people may know her as Cookie on Empire, but she's also done Nickelodeon's Unfiltered, Peace of Mind. She's done RuPaul's Drag Race, That's My Jam, America in Black, Abbott Elementary. And as far as movies, Paw Patrol thing, giving the kids something to look at. She also was in Minions, Coffee and Kareem, The Best of Enemies, What Men Want, Acrimony, Proud Mary, Hidden Figures. She's been in like a lot of movies. The one thing to highlight is the fact that she's been in role after role after role, and she says that she's way underpaid in Hollywood and she's tired of this crap and ready to call it quits. That's horrible. So she says she's tired of working her butt off in Hollywood and being paid a fraction of what she feels she's worth, getting emotional over what she says is a huge pay gap. The actress broke down in tears when asked if she seriously considered quitting acting. She told Gayle King she feels uncertain about her on-screen career and money's the main factor. Taraji says she's still being underpaid for big movie roles despite being a well-established and super famous actress, reaching a boiling point. The way Taraji explains it, even if she's paid $10 million for a movie, she won't see anywhere near that when the dust settles. Taxes take a huge chunk, and then she's got to break off a bunch of money for her team. Taraji says the math ain't mathin'. So basically, she would need to make more money to even actually get the 10 million, which I've heard other actors and actresses talk about and mention. It's kind of like the cost of doing business, if you will. She's plugged in The Color Purple, and she recalls her contract for Benjamin Button. She says she was asking for $500K and was only paid $100K. So not only is she trying to get paid what she's worth, but she's not even getting close to what she wants. In Benjamin Button, she had a supporting role, and she really helped the character of Benjamin Button be rounded out. She did her job with the support. Other roles that she's been in, like Hidden Figures, The Karate Kid, Think Like a Man 2, Ralph Breaks the Internet, Acrimony, Proud Mary. She's been a really good supporting actress. She's never really been a lead. I think this is a testament as to the fact that when it comes to entertainment, Hollywood doesn't have a rival. There shouldn't be a one Hollywood and then you either work in Hollywood or you don't. There should be other types of things to combat Hollywood where you don't have to go across seas. To me, that is the reason why if they are unhappy with something, they got to create something separate so that they're like, okay, there's Hollywood and then we have our own thing over here to combat and rival Hollywood. So if you feel like you're not getting paid your worth, you can go to the competition. Kind of like WWE and AEW. If you're unhappy with WWE, you can go to AEW, the rival, and possibly not only get paid what you're worth, but have more creative control. Then if you're unhappy with AEW, you can go to WWE, be a part of their formula, maybe a benefit for your career. You have different options. You're not just stuck with one thing. So with Hollywood, even though there's different companies or different film organizations in Hollywood, there's only one Hollywood. And that, in my opinion, is the main problem. Taraji P. Henson, she did mention a film company or a producer. She said Hollywood. And so Hollywood is an entire industry. So if the industry is not doing you right, you can go outside the US, but you more than likely are going to get the same type of treatment. So there really is no actual reprieve for what Taraji P. Henson is laying out. And I'll say this much. So we see different actors and actresses making millions of dollars. I don't know how Hollywood works per se, but I do know that if there's other people who are making a lot of money, I think the actors and actresses should put their money together, come up with their own film company, and perhaps go independent. So you're still operating in Hollywood, but you got your own thing. So where you could put out your own movies, pay yourself, and get more line share of the profit. It may not be that easy, of course. Someone like Taraji would probably be able to better explain why that is either not an option or not a good option. But the fact that she's breaking down in public like this shows that it's a problem.
I'm just tired of working so hard, being gracious at what I do, getting paid a fraction of the cost. Mm-hmm. I'm tired of hearing my sisters say the same thing over and over. You get tired. Mm-hmm. I hear people go, you work a lot. Yeah. I'll have to. Mm-hmm. The math ain't mathing. Mm-hmm. And when you start working a lot, you know, you have a team. Mm-hmm. Big bills come with what we do. Yes. We don't do this alone. The fact that we're up is a whole entire team behind us. Yes. They have to get paid.
If she makes more, she could pay the team more. I completely understand. But I noticed that she said her and her sisters, referring to black women. Not black men, but black women. So they should put their money together and go independent from all these film studios, and perhaps they can build something to where they can get paid what they're worth. But I think a lot of them don't want to do that because they're afraid that if they do that, they may get blacklisted.
Unfreaking believable.
And just the term blacklisted not just necessarily means blackball, but it could be, oh, you're trying to create some black stuff. You're trying to create a black thing. You know what? You're done. We're getting rid of you. And I think that's what the fear is. They don't want to get the whole statement of you're never going to work in this town again, because they understand that an audience may support them a little bit, but not at the level that they would be supported if they had a Hollywood machine behind them. So, you know, yeah. And so Kiki, the diva, the big boss, so she chimed in and she says the entertainment industry is just like any other industry. We run businesses to keep our brands afloat. Us being the brand, the business, and it's that team of company members that decrease any assumed large lump sum. This includes monthly expenses, just like everyone else. In the words of Biggie, more money, more problems. To make money, you must spend money. So what seems like a lot is taken by a lot. There is still privilege. Whoa. Kiki basically, in my opinion, and I'm just, reading the same thing you see, it seems like Kiki is somewhat taking up for the industry and how things are.
That was sus.
And what I mean is you come down here and she says, for an entertainment career, you may be like me, an actor, influencer, host, speaker, etc. I keep a job because I have to. We all work multiple jobs and we may like some, but also because we have to. So what Kiki is saying is she has multiple streams in the entertainment industry. She's not relying on one project to meet her financial goals. And I think, so Kiki's right, and I understand what she's saying, but by Kiki putting this out there, Kiki is missing the mark in that, what if somebody doesn't want to do multiple things, but they still want to be able to take care of their team, take care of their family? They should be able to do that. They shouldn't have to settle for less and do all these other different jobs just to get what they feel they're worth for an individual project. And that's what Taraji's saying. And I think that's what Kiki somewhat, and I don't know if it was intentional, but she somewhat downplayed and watered down what Taraji was illustrating by her making this post. Because people are going to take what Taraji said and say, okay, I feel what you're saying. But then they're going to come back and see what Kiki is saying. And Kiki basically is saying the business is the business. This is what we do to mitigate not getting paid what we're worth, and you just got to deal with it. That is the wrong answer.
If just leave it.
Right. That is the wrong answer. But I'm sure she means well. I'm sure her and Taraji P. Henson are friends. I think when people chime in and they kind of give their opinion or they do something to be helpful, I think sometimes they're being hurtful and they get in the way as opposed to helping someone along the way.
Pays to win, still loses.
Right. So there really should be a rival to Hollywood, maybe even a black version, if you will. They have Nollywood in Nigeria. They have a Bollywood in India. They have their own rivals to Hollywood. And sometimes their talent comes to America and works in Hollywood for different projects. I think both Kiki and Taraji are both right. Hopefully one day, if not now, in the future, a lot of actors and actresses and people in the entertainment industry, they get together and they create something that can rival Hollywood as a whole so that nobody has to suffer from this type of thing in the future. Let me know in the comment section your thoughts. Thumbs up the video, share to your social media, subscribe, click the notification bell. My name is Spade. Thanks for watching. Go forth, do great things, and I'm out. Peace.